Hey everyone, and welcome back to Spread the Smile. Today, we're diving into a story that is just pure inspiration, and it's going to leave you with a massive smile on your face. We're heading to the beautiful Cebu City in the Philippines to meet two incredible teenage performers. Now, what's so special about them? Well, they're a duo that absolutely loves country music. Yeah, you heard that right. In a place where country music isn't exactly mainstream, these two were hooked. Inspired by classic artists like Shania Twain, they learned music by listening to old radios, and even though their friends thought their choice was a bit strange, their parents were their biggest supporters. Every day after school, they'd head out, often near the seaside, with just an acoustic guitar. They spent countless hours practicing, focusing on perfecting their harmonies and blending that soulful Filipino spirit with a classic country tone. They had this massive dream of performing on an international stage, and one day, they got their chance. They auditioned for a huge talent show. Imagine the nerves, walking onto that massive stage, dressed in simple outfits, but their body language screamed confidence. They proudly introduced themselves, telling everyone they were from Cebu City. The judges looked a little curious, especially when they announced they were singing country. The audience seemed unsure what to expect. Then, the music started. The clean, simple acoustic guitar intro. And then their voices came in. The blend was just stunning. Their delivery was so emotional, their pronunciation crystal clear, and that unmistakable country rhythm just shone through. What made it so unique was that hint of a Filipino accent, adding a layer of authenticity you just can't fake. The audience slowly started clapping along, and you could feel the energy in the room beginning to build. The cameras focused on the judges, and there he was, Simon Cowell, watching them like a hawk. He was leaning forward, his face serious, completely captivated. Then the chorus hit, and wow, the harmony was perfect, powerful, and emotionally charged. The crowd went wild, cheering loudly, and people started getting on their feet. What was so incredible was how authentic it all felt. There was no big backing track, no flashy production, just two voices, one guitar, and a whole lot of heart. You could see their confidence growing with every note, and they were connecting with everyone in that arena. The judges were all nodding in approval, and then, you see it, a slight smile breaks across Simon's face. It was in that moment you knew something special was happening. This wasn't just a performance. It was a moment of country music crossing cultures and proving that great music has no borders. They held that final note with such control and power. When the last chord faded, there was a split second of complete silence, and then the entire place just erupted. A full-blown standing ovation, not just from the audience, but from all the judges too. Simon was on his feet, clapping openly. When it was time for comments, he praised their originality, acknowledging the huge risk they took by choosing such an unexpected genre. He loved their unique identity. The other judges were just as blown away, praising their harmonies, their courage, and their undeniable global appeal. The duo was so humble, just politely thanking the judges with tears in their eyes as the audience chanted their support. And the reaction wasn't just in the room. The cameras cut to their families back in Cebu, watching on a screen, tears of pride streaming down their faces. The entire community was celebrating. This performance was an inspiration for so many young Filipino musicians, proving that you should always follow your passion, no matter how different it seems. And of course, social media exploded. Clips of the performance, especially Simon's reaction, went viral almost instantly. The comment sections were flooded with praise for their uniqueness and their incredible talent. Suddenly, this duo was trending worldwide, gaining thousands of new followers. The media picked up the story, putting a spotlight on Cebu City and the incredible talent coming out of the Philippines. In their interviews after the show, the duo talked about all the hard work, the daily practice routines, and their unwavering love for the music. Their story became a powerful message of unity, of how music can break down cultural boundaries and bring people together. It was a perfect example of what we love to see here on Spread the Smile. The judges saw massive potential in them, a fresh act that could represent their country on a global stage. This story isn't just about a talent show audition. It's about dreaming big, staying true to yourself, and spreading smiles across the world. What an incredible journey. Thank you so much for watching with me today. If this story made you smile, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more uplifting content. We'll see you in the next one.